pre-show, we're in the green room. And remember that? Remember you in there?
Mm-hmm.
And fucking Bill's opening up. He's having fun. He's talking war stories. We're talking rookie skits. We're talking fun shit. I'm doing shit we know what Bill's all about.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like amplified because he was excited to see guys.
Who's in the room
He
here,
doesn't have a
Jules?
job anymore. Randy, Drew,
Nice.
me, Gronk.
Yeah.
And we were just chilling in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And my brother and my buddy. And the funny thing is, or interesting thing is, I think I was kind of gone when it first sort of happened, and then Kraft walks in.
That's what I was about to just
Right?
drop.
Yeah, and then Kraft walks in, and so my brother was feeling sorry for himself because he's over there and Belichick's kind of holding court. Well, as he's in the middle of the story, Kraft walks in, and so you guys all go over to say hi to Kraft. And the last man standing, to hear him tell, the last man standing is my bro, and he's like, "Well, Bill's telling the story. If I leave, then he's telling the story to nobody because everybody's over saying hi to Kraft." And then, but they did break it down and got together for probably 10 minutes at least, the two of them.
The tension in that room, though.
It was real.
Could cut fucking glass.
It was very real.
It was
very real.
I was so awkward. I was watching Coach, and I tried to give Coach a heads up. I'm like, I see Kraft walk in. I'm like, yo, Coach, woo! Some locker room shit, like 5-0, 5-0. Of course he didn't fucking see it.
Right.
And he came in, and I was just like, oh shit, this could be fireworks. I just walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get in there.
I would have done that too, I think.
How wild was that last night?
No, man, that was some crazy shit, man. I mean, that was some crazy shit.
No. Did Bill really, did Tom really get mad at fucking Jeff Ross for doing
So we were looking at that. We were looking at that today, and we're sitting up there. It certainly wasn't on the teleprompter.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was part of the script or not, but it seemed sincere.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, no, you don't go there. Which, by the way, did you know that Kraft was going to be there? I didn't know he was going to be there until like yesterday.
Yeah.
Right when we did it.
I heard that too.
And they did that intentionally so that all these comedians didn't go too deep on the massage jokes and all that shit. We don't. Yeah. And which was smart.
There were some crazy ones we had.
Oh yeah.
Alex Guerrero Incorporation with massage.
So I will
get a massage in a strip mall like Robert Kraft.
I will tell you.
Sorry.
Like the only person I think the whole time, other than Aaron Hernandez, he took a lot of jokes. So
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Didn't murder 3 people,
or rest in hell, or whatever.
But love him to death. But he murdered 3 people.
But Alex Guerrero. He took it on the chin a bunch, and
you should be used to that by now, right?
Well, yeah.
Roast mode.
Dude, by the way, so many fucking gay jokes, dude. What happened there? What happened there after I left, dude? I mean, what's the shower scene going on? Because there wasn't a bunch of that stuff happening when I was there.
Full National Geographic bird watchers everywhere in there.
Right.
People just watching birds left and right, Drew.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, we can all be honest. Like, there's sometimes you're sitting in the locker room and some dude walks by and you can't help him. He's got this hanging between his legs. You're like, all right, dude, you're gonna notice. But no, there's a lot of gay shit going on. But I felt bad for Alex because he's just sitting in the audience and doesn't get to come up and fire back at anybody. I didn't really feel bad for him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but,
right.
But you know what? It's like no. If you're gonna go after somebody, it's only if they can come back and get back after you.
Yeah, but Alex was roasting me right before the damn roast.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, Al, I got you. I had a little joke.
Mm-hmm.
What did you? Were you drinking pretty heavily there, or you what? You had a couple drinks. Were you toast at the end? Because I was toasty by the end. At the party.
I stayed out of the tequila with you guys. I was just drinking red wine, which that's a little more mellow. But we had some margaritas for lunch and a couple cocktails in the green room and all that. So I was kind of surfing the 0.12 somewhere.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure that the buzz was right, so I didn't seem super hammered when I got there.
I didn't want to get hammered before I went out.
No, that's why I was happy to go early.
I was pissed that I had to go late.
Yeah.
You were supposed to go third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They added hella people though. There was people coming like in the woodworks like every day. Like, oh, this guy's
Yeah.
coming out. This guy's.
Yeah. What about like? I mean, Kardashian, Kim Kardashian. What,
That was
what?
weird.
I didn't understand why everyone booed her. Why did
Well,
they boo her?
I don't know that whole deal.
Yeah.
I don't know why they booed her either. But I don't. But what? Why?
Her PR people was like, the event's probably amazing. Let's get her on. And they
Yeah.
move it.
I don't
She-
know.
her
Maybe
set was actually pretty good though. Her jokes were funny. It was just not the room for her.
No,
Yeah,
no one
it's
wanted
not
her.
no, it's not the.
That was
It
booed.
didn't fit. It didn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There was some good. She did have some solid material.
She
But,
got she got a tough skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she got a tough something else too. Yeah, no, that one was kind of weird. And then obviously your buddy Ben Affleck, man, that was I'm sitting there next to Randy, and Lena was like, "Hey man, what the fuck's he talking about?" Like I couldn't figure out what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about Twitter critics or something. But it was.
Did you
it was
guys know?
awkward.
Something the Bills
How did it look?
fan
Because
and
I
the
didn't.
social
Sometimes
media.
we were
Yeah.
getting messed up hearing.
Yeah.
So because we were behind speakers.
Yeah,
So we didn't get
right.
to really. Sometimes you really couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Was he?
We,
as
you
bad-
know,
like,
it
I
was a
don't-
little.
Was he
a
as
little
bad
ram-
as he
It was
sounded?
rambling a little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
people were looking around like, what is?
I
where's
love
the-
Ben, and I wanted it to be awesome, but I don't know.
That's what
Yeah.
Ben gets for talking shit about our receiver core in fucking
is true.
2019.
This is
You
true.
think I don't remember that, Affleck? I still remember that.
Affleck.
Affleck. He's the duck. He's a duck. Old Gilbert Godfrey ass.
Now,
But-
take us through the process of this roast. How'd they ask you? Who approached you? And what was your feelings going into this
Yeah,
thing?
it was. Is it Jen Aiello from the NFL? That she reached out. I don't know. I can't even remember when. And initially I said no, I can't make it because we had with the winery we had a big deal going on up there, and she called and begged, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I first of all, it sounds fun, and so we were able to make it happen a couple weeks ago, and then we sat down and my brother and my wife actually threw a joke in, and just started throwing out some material at them, and then they came back. The one thing I did really appreciate with the writers was I felt like it wasn't maybe my place to just throw in a wine plug, and they wrote the wine material. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, let's get it in there. Let's we're gonna do this. Let's throw something in there, and then just went back and forth, and there were a couple things that I just didn't like. They wanted to do a lot of September 2001 stuff. But they gave Tom the
Jets.
the Jets, crashing into me. So they wanted me to do that. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, that's not really. I don't really. But I thought it worked well for Tom. And then the Packers stuff with Favre. It's kind of like we're talking about. Hey, look, if he's not there, you can't go at him when he's not there. So we went back and forth a little bit, and then my wife did veto one Giselle joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then no, I'm not going to tell you. Not on here. I'll tell you later. But she.
I had a Giselle joke.
Yeah. No. I mean,
You wanna hear
obviously,
it?
you can go.
It
You
was,
can go all the way. But Mara was like, mm-mm.
It was something like, we all know what Tom Brady's favorite term is. What is it? Let's go. Let's go. Guy trademarked it. It's the name of his podcast. It's also what his wife said when she took the kids and left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated
right?
that we cut that.